guys stand by.
He said, let's go, he said.
I'm waiting for the video.
We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. Yeah, we have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Oh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. Oh, we affirm our life as sacred. We declare that peace is here. Ooh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Good morning. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. You know it. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. Here we go. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. Let me hear you dance and sing. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. Everybody say, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, here we go. And I live my peace, I live my peace, I live peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. Let me hear ya. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. Hey, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it. Woo! I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world.
I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing
My love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. Yay, that was fun.
Woo-hoo. Good morning. We here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Cahuilla, Gabrielino Tongva, Kizh, and Pechanga peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors as ourselves, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly upon this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So I am Reverend Jeffrey Ryan. I am the senior minister here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. And love lives here at Riverside CSL, where? Together we rise. Yes, absolutely. So it's great to see all of you joining us here in the room on this Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to one and all. Moms and like-a-moms, right? There's lots of like-a-moms. So I have several like-a-moms. So moms and like-a-moms. And then good morning to our beloveds joining us online as well. Good morning, Corey, and aloha kakahiaka to mom and dad in Hawaii. They'll be back on the mainland next week. Not to ruin your vacation there, Mom, but you know. So enjoy it while you're there. So I do want to tell the folks joining us online today that during the question, when we go to the tables and we go to questions, if you're joining us on live stream, then I really highly encourage you when we go to questions to make sure you jump into the Zoom room, because I will be in the Zoom room today and we'll have a great conversation in the Zoom room. It's your opportunity for those of you joining us online who don't usually get an opportunity to chat with those of us here. It's a great opportunity for you to chat with me one-on-one or in a small group online during today's discussion time. So I wanted to share that with you. So make sure that you jump in if you are joining us online. All right. Sound good? Are we ready to rock and roll? Before we do, how about we say our focus statement? Okay. All right, let's say it with all the O's today, because today we're talking about one power. So let's talk about all the O's. What are some of the O's we're going to say this with? All right, thank you, Tamara. Opulence. Opportunity. Optimism. One. Oomph. Oneness. Omnipresence. Omniscience. Omnipotence. All the omnis. Outrageous. And then abundance. Okay, why not? All right, so here we go. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Yes, indeed we do. So let's go. Let's sing, let's stand, let's dance, let's get it going.
Please welcome Sydney to the band. She's stepping in today.
People out there cries into loud hallelujahs. This is what we came for. Oh yeah.
Leave all your worries behind. We know the future's burning bright. This is the great jubilation.
This is what we came for. What we came for.
These are the days. These are the days. These are the days we've been dreaming of. So don't look away, 'cause these are the days. These are the days. Better get 'em while they come. We thought we'd never see the sun through the dark sky.
Dark sky.
But all the signs are saying it's looking up. These are the days. These are the days.
These are the days we've been dreaming of.
Open your eyes, open your ears. I'm telling you why. You'll see heaven inhabit your praises.
This is what we came for.
Yeah, singing the song of paradise.
Paradise.
Believing the good news is alive.
So alive.
This is the great jubilation. This is what we came for. What we came for. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days we've been dreaming of. So don't look away, 'cause these are the days. These are the days. Better get 'em while they come. We thought we'd never see the sun through the dark sky.
Dark
But all the
sky.
signs are saying it's looking up. These are the days. These are the days.
These are the days we've been dreaming of.
If it's not good, then it's not over. If it's not good, then it's not over. If it's not good, then it's not over. If it's not good, then it's These are the days. These are the days. These are the days we've been dreaming of. So don't look away, 'cause these are the days. These are the days. Better get 'em while they come. We thought we'd never see the sun through the dark sky.
Dark
But all
sky.
the signs are saying it's looking up.
These are the days. These are the days. These are the days we've been dreaming of.
Good morning, everyone. I am Tamara Ralston, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I will be available after this morning's table for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located in the lobby. Please don't leave here this morning with anything on your heart. I would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. There is a candle in the center of your table. I invite you to light it together with me now. As we come together in conversation this morning, this candle is a reminder that when two or more are gathered, a greater wisdom is available to us. We experience a deeper love, and our own light shines brighter. Now, please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one.
One people living in one planet, joining in one family. We all are one.
One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. We are one people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one.
Just take a couple of breaths. Just gently breathe and be here now. Be present to this opportunity, this time together, and be in the awareness of that infinite, beautiful, loving spirit of which I called God. Recognizing that there is only God, that God has created absolutely everything, from the microcosm to the macrocosm. Created each and every one of us, created our beautiful Mother Earth, created the universe, all the planets, the stars, and has even created the dark matter. It is all God. God is love. God is joy, harmony, balance. God is abundance. God is prosperity. And recognizing that each and every one of us, no matter where our thoughts go, God is in them, as God is in and as each and every one of us. And as I speak these words of truth for myself, and I speak these words of truth for each and every one of us, that we are one, we are united as one in the mind of God, and that God is present right here within each and every one of us. And recognizing that the words spoken here today are words that fill our hearts, fill our souls, fills our spirit. as the joy of life, the joy of love, the joy of everything is right here, right now. We are so blessed to be in this moment, to hear these words, to have this conversation, to hear the words that are spoken today will fill our hearts and fill our souls. And wishing every mother a happy Mother's Day. And each and every one of us obviously mothers something. So blessings and love to each and every one of us. And I let this go, I let this be, and so it is.
Every morning, the light keeps getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. Every day, I'm feeling so much lighter, and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Each day I start anew, and so I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Every morning brings a new beginning. By grace another day to be. I awaken to the sun upon me shining, lighting the way for me to see things that I sought and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Of yesterday I'm letting go. I'm walking away from the thinking that led me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away, away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Today is the day I walk away.
Good morning again. Today is the day I walk away. Thank you. So, happy Mother's Day or happy Nurturer's Day. The quality of God that gives of itself nurtures life and holds everything together is pure love, unconditional love. And the model we've been given for this way of loving and living is motherhood or nurturer. Just like Reverend Jeff said, you know, there's a lot of different nurtures. I sent a text message with a little picture to my niece who has a dog, a little cute little dog, and she said, "This is my child." And then on Facebook, she had a picture of a sonogram with the little dog's face in it. I'm like, well, how does she do that? How does she manage that? But happy Mother's Day and happy Nurturer's Day. And so, you know me, I always like to laugh. You know, I'm a morning person, unless I'm woken up prematurely from my sleep. But typically, I'm a morning person, and I'm like this all day. And my kids are like, "We can't take you. Stop right now." So I have a joke for you. So a police recruit was asked during an exam. So he was taking his exam, and so the police recruit was asked, "What would you do if you had to arrest your own mother?" Ooh. So his response was, "I'd call for backup." And this joke that I'm telling today is from Spiritual Passages. It's a wonderful website that I get an email every week about the topics and what's going on in the world. And so I find some humor on that one. So, yes, today we're talking about one power, two lives, but I have another joke. Reverend Jeffrey, I have another joke. And this woman was writing her son. You probably have heard this one before, but she says, "Dear son, I enjoy seeing you so much recently. It made me realize how much I miss you. But I don't want you to worry. I don't get lonely because I have some men friends in my life that keep me company." And so she said, "I wake up with Charlie Horse. I exercise with willpower. I spend my days with arthritis. And I go to bed with Mr. Ben Gay." Isn't that funny? I don't know about you, but I can relate to some of that. Not all of it, but some of it. So she goes on to say, you know, things are changing. She says, even the mirror that I look in is not the way it used to be. She said, I met a friend for lunch, and she's gotten so old. She hardly recognized me. So anyway, she goes on to say, but I love you, Mom. Love, Mom. And so I just like to start off with some humor because, you know, we're anticipating what's going to be said, and I like to break the ice with some humor. So thank you for indulging me in that. So the message today is one power and two uses of that one power. And next week, Reverend Jeffrey's going to unpack it a little bit more. But spirit, the absolute, is the amazing creative force. This amazing creative force. And so what it does is it has its own laws. How we use it is we use it in the flow. So it flows through us as us. And so we can create through using this law, this beautiful creative force. We call it the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is a universal principle that states you will attract whatever you focus on into life. Me too, not just you, me too. Whatever we give our energy to and our attention to comes back to us. When you focus on abundance of the good in life, you get the abundance of the good coming back to you, right? So we want to attract more positive things in our life, and the way we do it is by focusing on more positive things. You know, you can look out the door. I saw a cartoon one time, and one girl was in the wind, and her hair was blowing this way, and she was quite annoyed. And another young girl was, the wind was blowing this way, and she was enjoying it very much. So it's all about perspective, right? So this law that I'm talking about, the law always says yes, 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 my beloved. It's like the genie in the bottle. Your wish is my command. So who is the beloved of the divine? Or who is the beloved? The divine and the one are the same. So who are the beloveds? We are. We are, right? We are. So when we talk about one power and two uses, we can use the law for good. I just talked about positivity, good. Can we use the law for harm? We can. So number two, the two uses is we can use it for good, we can use it for harm. Using it for good, the power is within us, and we can manifest abundance. We can look outside and we can see the abundance. The trees are blowing. There's abundance out there. We can have abundance in our life. We can have perfect health and wholeness because we're already perfect, whole, and complete. We just have to recognize it. We can have right relationships. We can have perfect and right employment. We can have everything that we want by opening up to this power, receiving the benefits, allowing it to flow through us like a river flows. And if there's a rock in the way, a boulder in the way, the water just goes right across it, right? So we can use this power for good. We can use it for harm. Can a person intentionally use the law for harm? Yes. Is that what you're going to stick with? That's the story you're going to stick with? Yes. Me too. So Emma Curtis Hopkins writes, the true God folds us around exactly the life we like, the life with which we are familiar, the style, the mode of what we like. That is where the law of attraction is working. Since we are thinking beings and we cannot stop thinking, and since the creative mind receives the impress of our thoughts and acts upon it, and it's all up to us, right? So we are constantly creating. Why? Why can we use it for good, and why can we use it for harm? Why are there two uses of this power? And it's because the law is no respecter of persons. It says that in James 2nd chapter, 1st verse through 11th verse. The law is no respecter of persons. So we are the beloved of the divine. You can use it, I can use it, and we can use it however we see fit, right? And since we are always at choice, it's up to us to choose. They used to say, there's an angel and a devil on your shoulder. I don't know about you, but people used to say that all the time when I was growing up. So you are at choice. So let me tell you about the negative way to attract and use the law. And it's because of fear, confusion, selfishness, lack, and limitation. But we are always at choice. But what we see is we see people in history like Hitler, very charismatic, use the law for his own purposes, use the law to bend the will of people to follow him, that herd mentality, that sheep mentality that says that I'm going to follow you because I'm stuck in lack, limitation, and fear. And that's how we use it negatively. That's one way we use it negatively. That's one way we can use it to harm, because there's a collective consciousness. So when I talked about Emma Curtis Hopkins and what she said about, we like things the way they are, so if
if I'm comfortable with the way it is, I want it to stay that way. And I don't want to see anything different. I don't want to see any changes happen because I'm stuck in the way that it looks for me. It works for me. I don't want to change. I'm in fear that if I change, something else might occur that I may not like or welcome in my life. I'm in lack and limitation. These people over here may take away from me what I have, and I don't want that to happen. Lack, limitation, false beliefs. The sheep, the herd mentality. So the law is no respecter of persons and will bring good or evil to any according to its use or misuse of it. It will be a law of freedom to the righteous and one of bondage to those who misuse it. We cannot escape from the creative power of our thoughts, and there is no use in trying to do so. Acts upon it. It acts upon it. The people who followed forgot that they had choice. And what happens when the sheep is just following along, perpetuating the behavior? The sheep mentality turns into the what mentality? The mob mentality when you're faced with change. Then the sheep turns into the mob. Where have we landed? They forgot, or whoever is that, whoever that we is, forgot how do you say that? To thine own self be true. Because there's another old saying that hurt people hurt people. So you get to choose. We get to choose what we want in this collective consciousness to be. I want it to be all good because I know God, the Spirit absolute, the divine presence is all good. So that's what I want to put out into the world, the goodness of God, the goodness of Spirit. Love thy neighbor as thyself. They sang the song, One People. We're all one people. So I get to choose. You get to choose for the highest good. We choose that with clarity of mind, that all people are one with the divine. We get to focus. We get to focus on what we want in our lives, the goodness of spirit in our lives, the goodness of abundance, perfect health and wholeness. Love thy neighbor of thyself, the good Samaritan. We get to choose all of that stuff. We should be choosing for the highest good. We get to have faith that this power within me works because it does. And conviction, when we talk about spiritual mind treatment, the third step of treatment is realization. That is the conviction that we must have. The third step of treatment, now you have consciousness, the infinite intelligence working through you and acting upon it. So what am I bringing to this energy? What are we bringing to this energy, this law? I'm using it consciously or unconsciously. So we get to choose. So all we need to do is to use the law with the right motives, then we shall be free. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can. So we choose love. We choose to use this power, this one power, these two uses with the power and presence of love. Because we could use it unconsciously. We could use it for harm. But who wants that? Who wants it coming back at them tenfold? And you can't duck and dodge it because what you put out there, you get back. So we need to consciously choose. Okay, so I'm going to pause right here, and we're going to go to our table questions and talk, and our table talk. Okay, and I'll be back. what the prayer requests are. So we don't want anyone to leave with anything on their heart. Tomorrow, like she said, we'll be in the prac room after service to, pray with you. But find out at the tables, what can we know for you? What do you need prayer for? And then we'll come back in. Are back. And I'm so excited because there's been some really lively discussions going on around the tables. So I'm going to go to a table, and I heard a very lively discussion over here. And so who wants to speak for the group? Uh-huh. No crying, Jabel.
We were just talking about being artists and trying to do stories that we're all in theater, we're all musicians, and we're all teachers, but trying to do stories that people should hear and not be subject to, what's that word? I always forget it. Well, people criticizing and judging you for stories that maybe they don't believe in or they don't want to hear for whatever religious reason or whatever, and how, and prejudice, and how we feel as artists that we should tell those stories and not be afraid to tell those stories of all kinds of people, of like African American stories, and why is it that the kids all know Hamilton, and why do they know Six, and all of these theater things that are pushing that edge, and that it's very easy to get homogenized and told no because you might offend people or it's a story they don't want to hear. But there's still a story to tell, and we want to be proponents of telling those stories and not being subject to being criticized. Or if you don't want to hear it, you don't come or whatever. But we're trying to be more open to doing that. And I personally am feeling a lot of that. I'd like to tell stories that are more on the cutting edge and a little bit more taking a risk and being that person who's willing to take risks and tell those stories. So we had a really nice discussion about how we could do that for our community, and it brought up a lot of things that I think we all feel really strongly about. But being in this room helps us because we have people of like minds who understand that we're trying to do that for people. So it's exciting to hear us all agree that we want to be those people. So it was very cool.
Thank you. Edgy. And courageous. All right, who's next? This table? Go that way? Or- All right, Chester?
Well, I just wanted to say that we are the people our parents warned us about. So anyway, some of the creative process issues came in as blaming and judging and politics. You know, that's where a great example of using the law for negative purposes is wrapped around that word. But we had a good discussion here. Anybody want to add anything to this? No, I haven't had any. Oh yes, my poor wife got banged on the head today when she went down to the barn because some of my equipment got dislodged and came down and hit her on the head. And so apparently I'm the bad guy here.
Okay, so we need to send tomorrow some healing energy. Okay, what about this table? Okay, I'm moving on. Moving on. This table? This table? I know Daryl will say, I'll talk. So I heard some things at this table, but I'll keep them to myself.
Okay, let me see. So, you know, our discussion was about, you know, when you consciously or someone consciously or even unconsciously, you know, does something that causes, you know, positive or let's say negative impact or harm on others, you know, we were kind of questioning, does the person, I mean, do they know what the outcome is going to be, you know, at that time? I mean, do they consider that, you know, in what they're doing? And you know, that was a hard thing to answer because you really don't know, you know, what's in somebody's mind or heart when it comes to that. So we, you know, we talked about that. We talked about the process, you know, and how it, you know, develops over and manifests in a lot of these kinds of experiences that take place. So it's a difficult thing, but it's also knowing that there is a balance out in the universe. And so when these things occur, there's you know, other forces, let's say, that are working in the opposite effect to create balance and maybe create more than a balance of good, you know, as an outcome. So.
Thank you. Online.
And then And then online, and there we go. And then online, we were also talking about how, yes, the law can be used or misused, right? We can intentionally misuse it, but we can also unconsciously misuse it, right? By worry. You know, when we're worrying about something, if we are having worries or we're having doubts or anything like that, then we are unconsciously, or we are misusing the law and causing harm perhaps to the situation or causing harm to ourselves because, you know, how do we get ulcers, my beloveds? Worry, right? Fear, doubt, right? That's how we end up with ulcers. And also, you know, there's some physical foods that we might want to stay away from that, you know, contribute to that. But by and large, ulcers are actually, you know, worry, right? So there is that. Then there also is that idea of consciously causing harm versus unconsciously causing harm, as Daryl was saying, that sometimes we do something and we don't realize that we're actually causing harm because we're not aware, we're not awake, we're not paying attention, right? So we're not aware that we're actually causing harm. So that's a couple of the things that we talked about online. And back to you.
Back to you. They used to be in one of these Price is Right. Back to you, Roddy, or whoever. All right. So very beautiful, good discussion today. So echoing what Reverend Jeffrey was saying about worry and things like that, the misuse of the law. You know, when we are consciously using the law for harm, then I'm going to say that it's because of greed, power, wanting more power, and control. And that is about fear, lack, and limitations. So remember, the law of attraction will bring into your experience that upon which your thoughts reside, consciously or unconsciously. Okay. Now, we have some homework or tools for thriving. And those tools for thriving is no harm, no foul. Choose one day this week to be ultra conscious of every action you take. Every action you take. Evaluate all the consequences of your actions before you take each one. Like Daryl was saying, sometimes we don't know. Evaluation. Ask yourself, does the action benefit me? Will the action cause harm in any way to myself, another, or the planet? No. Then no harm, no foul, I take action. So if it's a no, then no harm, no foul, you take action. If it causes harm, what alternatives are available to me, to you, that might reduce or eliminate the negative impact altogether? And am I willing to act on the alternative? Because sometimes we get stubborn, we dig our heels in. I'm going to do it my way. Am I willing to act on the alternative? Then take the action you are most aligned with. That balance, that alignment that Daryl talked about. Take the action that you're most aligned with. Thank you.
Woo-hoo. All right, you got your marching orders? You know what you're doing? Take one day this week, right? Take one day this week. Pay attention to everything every choice you're going to make. That just choose one day. Pay attention to every choice you're going to make, every decision you're going to make, and decide if this is of benefit to you, if it's going to harm someone else or harm yourself. Then if it's not going to harm you or someone else, go ahead and take the action. If it is going to harm you or someone else, then pause, think of an alternative, come up with an alternative, and see if you're willing to take that one. It's nice and easy, right? One full day. Try and get through an hour and see what happens. But I invite you to one full day. All right, so let's move into this time of conscious contributions. I invite you to take out that which you're choosing to contribute. Place it over your heart space for a brief moment and say a silent blessing, and then go ahead and place that in the silver bucket. If you are choosing to do it that way, place it into the silver vessel. Another easy way to give is via text to give. Simply text 951-419-5858 and hit send. It's just like texting a friend. It's that easy. Just put in the amount and hit send. Another easy way to contribute is via our website. Go to our website, upper right-hand corner. You'll see the word contribute. Go ahead and contribute there. Click there and contribute there. All right, so I invite you to extend your hands out toward the center of the circle, center of the table. And let's say this affirmation together. Here we go. I give and receive freely and generously. With an open heart and an open mind, the universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
Stop sign, watching people drive by, Taylor on the radio. Got so much on your mind, nothing's going really right, looking for a ray of hope. Ooh, whatever it is you may be going through, ooh, I know he's not gonna let it get the best of you. You're an overcomer. Stay in the fight till the final round. You're not going under, 'cause God is holding you right now. You might be down for the moment, feeling like you're hopeless. That's when he reminds you you're an overcomer. Everybody's been down, hit the bottom to the ground. Ooh, you're not alone. Just take a breath, don't forget, hang on to the promise. We want you to know you're an overcomer. Stay in the fight till the final round. You're not going under. You're not gonna hold on you right now. You might be down for the moment, feeling like you're hopeless. That's when he reminds you that you're an overcomer. An overcomer. Don't quit, don't give in. You're 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 an overcomer. Oh, oh, you're an overcomer. Oh, oh, you're an overcomer. Oh, you're an overcomer. Yeah, you're an overcomer. Stay in the fight till the final round. You're not going under, 'cause God is holding you right now. You might be down for the moment, feeling like it's hopeless. That's when he reminds you you're an overcomer. You're an overcomer.
All right, beloveds, just a couple of quick announcements. The first one is today is the second Sunday that you can bid for Gourmets for Good. There are pamphlets, or there's booklets out on the table there. Make sure you grab one if you haven't already grabbed one, and go and check on your bids. Make sure that you're not being outbid so that you lose your spot at some of the tables. There's lots of good stuff out there for you to bid on. There's games, there's barbecues, there's cookouts, there's decadent desserts. There's all kinds of good, yummy, yummy things. So we want you to make sure that you go out and you bid high, bid often. Make sure you get your seat at the table. There's over 10 events for you to bid on. So yeah, so make sure, and Allison's here this week, so she's gonna be paying attention to those bid sheets to make sure that she gets to be at the table of the places that she wants to be. So you may not have noticed this about our quiet Allison, but she is highly, and by highly I mean supremely highly competitive. And she likes to win, and she plays to win. So she may look all sweet, but she plays to win. So I invite you to get out there. And then I want you to make sure you go over and see Frank. He needs you to sign up for our community picnic, which is happening in 2 weeks, beloveds. Only 2 more weeks until the community picnic. So he needs you to sign up. He's got flyers and forms over there for you to fill out and to hand to him, because he needs to know where they are, or he needs to know who's coming. That way the men's group can have a really good, solid idea of who's attending and what y'all are bringing, because whose community picnic is it? Ours, absolutely. All right, that's it. That's all we got. Nice and short. Boom, boom, done, done. Let's pray.
All right, join me in consciousness, please.
Let's invite our practitioners and core council to stand surround the sanctuary.
Okay, so taking in a deep breath, recognizing that there's only one power, one presence, the presence of good. God, the living Spirit Almighty, is all good. That power lives within me. It moves me. It has its being. It's all around me. I know that it's good. I know that it's perfect. I know that I am within it as it. And I know that for me, I know that it's love. I know that it's compassion. I know that it's conscious and right thinking that I have access to. And I know that for me, I know it for you, my beloveds. I know it for you. This incredible power, which is God, is emanating through you as you. And so we use this law consciously because it takes the impress of our thoughts and it acts upon them. It acts upon them. So we consciously move ourselves into right action, right direction. We consciously move ourselves into love, into joy, into peace. And because we are consciously focusing on that, that is what we give out to the world. So I bless this day, I bless this community, and all of you in it. And so it is.
So it is.
Now let's say our affirmation together, and let's say it like we mean it.
Stand and let's say it
Stand
together.
and let's say it together. I consciously create for the highest good of all. Let's say it one more time. I consciously create for the highest good of all. Thank you.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
It is this thing called love.
It is this thing called love.
Love is in my mind.
Love is in my mind.
Love is in my body.
Love is in my body.
Love is in everything I do.
Love is in everything I do.
I am it.
I am it.
I share it.
I share it.
I receive it.
I receive it.
And I move love forward.
And I move love forward. Because love lives here.
Let's sing.
Let's sing
Happy
and
Sunday.
dance and sing and dance. Dancing brings you joy too. I do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good
good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. Yeah. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. Let's give it up for Sydney stepping in today. We love the girl bass player and the beauty. Thanks, Dana. Thanks, Jeff. Thank
Happy
you,
Sunday.
Alan.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. We love you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
And